Buongiorno a tutti, oggi siamo a un nuovo evento dei webinar di Uniexportmanager. Uniexportmanager che è l'associazione che raggruppa export manager e innovation manager attivi un po' su tutto il territorio nazionale, ma come vedremo anche al di fuori dei confini nazionali, perché abbiamo persone in Canada, in Qatar, in Russia, di cui oggi potremo sentire un pezzo dello speech fatto in inglese, ma da una persona che sta, da Oksana, che sta a Mosca. E ci occupiamo di valorizzare l'esperienza e l'attività degli export manager, valorizzare la loro potenzialità per le imprese che vogliono esportare su paesi esteri, capire, comprendere che hanno delle competenze molto trasversali, molto differenti, molto ampie, magari non tutti gli export manager hanno competenze su tutti gli ambiti, ma i nostri ambiti spaziano dal commerciale alle lingue, al linguistico, alle conoscenze territoriali di paese, alle competenze giuridiche e legali per fare degli accordi internazionali, alle competenze logistiche per trasportare i prodotti in alcuni paesi specifici, competenze digitali, quindi ovviamente è un fardello, una capacità, una complessità, una professionalità molto complessa e variegata. No? Spesso questa cosa non viene percepita, ma noi di Uniexportmanager pensiamo che sia giusto dare il giusto peso a questa professione che spesso viene quasi confusa con l'attività di un agente, di un commerciale che vende in Italia con dinamiche completamente differenti. Abbiamo avviato l'attività di normazione dell'attività di manager esperto in processi import-export e internazionalizzazione. L'abbiamo fatto con Uni, che quindi è l'ente preposto, e siamo a buon punto. Confidiamo che nella prima parte dell'anno prossimo questa normazione dell'attività del manager esperto in processi di internazionalizzazione possa essere effettiva. Facciamo ormai da mesi eventi formativi rivolti ai professionisti dell'export e agli imprenditori. Questa è una di queste giornate. Due sono gli interventi di oggi. Uno sarà con Oksana Evdokimova, se non sbaglio il cognome, che ci terrà il suo intervento in lingua inglese da Mosca. E poi interverrò io su un po' l'evoluzione che c'è stata nell'attività di export manager negli ultimi tempi e quindi come comunicare oggi, 2020, con i buyers del settore. Passerei, se non ci sono punti, altri punti, alla presentazione di Oksana. Ci sei, Oksana?
Sì, grazie Marco, grazie Giovanni. Buongiorno a tutti. Hello everybody, добрый вечер всем. Today I will speak English, but I promise you that in some months after I will definitely speak Italian. Sorry for that because it's my first speech within the Uniexportmanager Association, and I'm a little bit nervous. That's why I prefer to speak English. I hope that everybody here speaks English and understands me perfectly. If you, yeah, thank you, Giovanni. But just if you have any question, I will just answer with my pleasure. It will be my pleasure to answer all your questions after my speech. You can ask them in Italian, in English, in Russian, how you prefer. So now I can start. Yeah, I will show you my presentation.
Yes, you have to share screen on the bottom.
Yeah. Yes. So
yes, and if you can on full screen, so the presentation.
Just a moment, I will do that. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, but it's just let's.
You are on slide 3.
Sorry for that. Yeah.
All right.
Here we are. So first of all, yes, I would like to introduce a little bit myself. I'm from Russia, and I'm for more than 10 years I already have been engaged in business development of foreign companies' businesses in Russia. And today my topic is marketplaces in Russia, and as an opportunity for foreign companies to grow their export sales. I will try to be in time. Some slides I will will comment shortly, but after that, this presentation will be available, and so you can just you have the opportunity to examine all the data more details. So my just topic today regarding the marketplaces, and so I will cover the following issues is my presentation. I will talk about marketplaces as a part of e-commerce in Russia. We will see how many, we will see the major marketplaces in Russia. Also, I'm sure that probably all of you know what means fulfillment but marketplaces, but I would like to draw your attention to this terminology because it's very important for the foreign companies. I think so. That gives us the opportunity to regard the marketplaces in Russia as a possible distribution channel for foreign companies. And the last slides will be devoted to the business options to be implemented to present at local marketplaces. So go further. First of all, I would like to give you some figures in order to be ensured that you understand perfectly what the e-commerce segment in Russia means and how it develops. And the figures are that Russia now is in the top 10 countries by the number of internet users. And according now it's about according to official data, it's 87 million users of internet, and more than 90% of them make purchases. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry for that. But let's come back. Yes, and e-commerce market in Russia is growing by 20% annually, and they forecast for 3 next years up to 2023. The volume of the e-commerce market will be about $50 billion, which is 2.7 times more than the volume of 2018. For sure, the pandemic period and pandemic case influences upon these figures, and a lot of people now they stay at home and prefer shopping from home. So to go further, I need I need to be sure that everybody of you understand what marketplace means, but I'm sure that you understand this. And marketplace is a commerce platform which provide information about the product or service of third parties. And it means that marketplace is a kind of distributor, which is a kind of, it could be kind of distributor when the producer's role is to deliver the products to marketplaces warehouse, and then all other communication with the customer, money transaction, and delivery to the final customer is performed by marketplace. So we can regard the marketplace's business model as a suitable model for distributorship in Russia. Now we are just for sure we can a lot of internet online stores, web stores, and a lot of marketplace. On this slide you can see the major one. I think these are most interesting for the foreign companies from the point of volumes, from the point of values. Wildberries is the biggest, one of the biggest marketplace in Russia, and they present different categories of products, including the clothes, including the shoes, including the accessories, and later on I will just I will speak on the Wildberries marketplace in more details. Ozon is the oldest e-commerce online shop in Russia. It was created into just about 20 years ago, and it looks like Amazon. And you think also Amazon and Ozon, there are some similarities in their names, and a lot of all the categories of FMCG products, they are presented at Ozon at the moment. La Moda, I think it's very interesting marketplace for the Italian companies, because La Moda presents many brands of clothes, shoes, and textile products. Kupivip, it's the same like La Moda, but before they have like boutique marketplace for the clothes. Now they just spread their, also increased their assortment, and went also in more low, just more middle segment, let's say. Beru, it's the project of Sberbank. Probably you know this famous bank in Russia. It's the biggest bank in Russia, and it's the project of Beru and Yandex. And I think this marketplace has a lot of resources to develop very aggressively in Russia. DNS and Goods, it's the marketplace is devoted to the consumer electronics mainly. Momsy, for example, the marketplace is for moms and the babies. So you can see that we have just a lot of marketplaces in Russia, and they just, some of them are specialized in some products, and some of them has a very wide range of products. So I think I want to be in time with my presentation, and I think the last part of my presentation is more important. So here I will draw your attention only to the important things, and I in more details I will speak on three marketplaces. It's Wildberries. It was established in 2004. They present more than 40,000 brands, and they have more than 750,000 orders per day. They have 6 million visitors per day, and the company turnover last year was 223.5 billion rubles. And the most, I think, the interesting fact for the foreign companies that the Wildberries geographical presence are in Russia, Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Armenia. And 45% products are locally made, and 55% foreign products presented at Wildberries marketplace. And the categories, as I told you already, it's clothes, shoes, beauty accessories, home and garden accessories. So many categories of FMCG products. Ozon is the oldest marketplace, is the oldest online store. And only last year, this business model has changed, and it was converted to the marketplace only 1 year ago. But they also developing very actively in Russia. They have more than 1 million visitors per day. The company turnover is 80 billion rubles last year. They also deliver the goods to different countries in CIS countries, they also deliver products abroad. And their warehouses are located in the Moscow region and in the major cities all over the Russian Federation. La Moda. As I told you that this marketplace, I think, can be interested for the Italian companies, because the categories which presented by La Moda are mostly clothes, and La Moda since 2014, La Moda is a part of Global Fashion Group. The turnover is 33 billion rubles, and more than 6 million products presented at their marketplace, at this marketplace. So they also presented in Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus, and Kazakhstan. And now you can see in this slide, you can see the brands, how many brands presented are at La Moda. So very famous brands, not very famous brands, and some of them are from Italy. So it was the short overview of the major marketplaces in Russia. And now I think everybody of you have ever thought of the possibility to present at Russian marketplaces, and I think some of you regard the Russian marketplaces as one of the strategy of entering the Russian market. So. Just for what reason? First reason to enter the Russian marketplaces is to enter the Russian market. The second one is to grow your export sales, and the third one, I should say, that to grow your brand awareness, because it's a good channel to grow your brand awareness as well. So now just the business model which introduced by these marketplaces as a term of fulfillment but marketplaces. I will explain you what it means and why I think that it is a good opportunity for foreign companies to present here. If you can see, this is like the process less fulfillment, what fulfillment but marketplaces mean. The products delivered and stocked directly at marketplaces warehouse, and the manufacturer sell and develop the products on marketplaces. So you can see this pattern, patterns in yellow color. I marked it yellow because it's the tasks of the producer. These patterns colored in green, these roles of marketplaces. The marketplaces undertake the delivery to final customers, and all communication with final customers made by marketplaces, and payments also, the payments from the final customers to marketplaces and to producers. So it's the business model, let's say business model reflects the fulfillment by marketplaces. To be more clear, I just this slide can show you how to present at marketplace at local marketplaces in Russia. So the company should have the certificate or declaration. Then the delivery of the products to the marketplaces warehouses can be done only the entity which are legally registered in Russia. And then some staff or your team should register the account on the marketplace, then place the information about producer, place the product photo and video, and prepare all consignment notes. It means delivery notes and documents, delivery documents, and then to undertake the delivery to marketplaces, warehouses. So I just, for my experience, for my practice, I just, for 10 years already, I worked with the foreign companies, and the first request from foreign companies is to find the distributor who can do that. And for sure, it's option one for the foreign company to find a distributor who could do everything, to import the product to Russia, to obtain the certificate, to register the brands on marketplaces, and to go on, so to deliver to marketplaces, warehouse, and etc. But recently the situation in Russia changed, and not many companies in Russia want to be the participants of international trade, and what it means that distributor doesn't want to import the products to proceed with customs and to get a certification and etc. And that's why we developed the second option for the foreign company, which is consists of three players: the foreign company, the importing company, and specialized agency, which can just support the foreign company businesses at marketplaces. It means that you find the importing company, or you sign the contract with the importing company, which imports the products to Russia, which obtains the certificates, and to deliver just the products, deliver from your warehouse, deliver to marketplace warehouse, and then transfer your money back. And specialized agencies, which which we have now, the quantity of these specialized agencies is increasing. They will do all the support for your marketplace account and just push your sales on marketplace. So actually, there are two options I think you should have in your mind when you just prepare the strategy for entering the Russian market. Actually, just yes, my presentation is over, and if you have any question or any discussion or any comments, I will be very glad to hear them and answer them. Okay.
Oksana, ci sono già in chat alcune domande. Se vuoi andarle a leggere, sono in italiano.
Sì,
quindi te lo dico in italiano. Comunque,
grazie intanto Oksana per l'intervento, che
grazie
ha
mille,
aperto una
Grazie
bella visione sull'opportunità che c'è per il mercato russo. Quindi